Okay, so here's one for you. This is just dumb. I just follow pages like this just to say the idiocracy of our country. Oh, health officials warn of risk associated with drinking apple cider. Oh my goodness. You mean to tell me that I can't drink that? We're going to cover that in today's video. We'll be back in a minute. Wait a minute, it rained last night. It did, okay. And we need the 40/20. Oh, that's a blessing, having lights in this tool shed. It is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having artificial light, but you know what, it's a blessing to have light to walk in a room. And if you don't have artificial light like I'm wearing, then that's like where a flashlight comes in. If you have a shelf built in the room where there is light, then you can get the flashlight. But I like my headlight that I wear on my head. It comes in handy, especially in them situations where there's no light, artificial light or natural light. So we will shut the artificial lights out, and we got to get hooked up to the grinder. It is nice and cool out this morning. That rain, that little bit of drizzle we needed was such a relief, because 15 days, it would have been 15 days today that we have had no rain in Northeast Ohio. But the Lord answers our prayers and hears our cries. Tractor all hooked up, scales plugged in, ready to grind feed whenever get a minute today. So we will be doing that. You guys have seen me grind feed 1,000 times. Actually more like, I don't know, a couple times, so we're not gonna beat a dead horse. Got the grinder all blowed off with compressed wind. Oh, I know something I forgot to do. Well, yeah, I did it already. I put a hitch pin in this, or a clip, because there's no tongue weight on this. And that pin will just sit there and bounce with a full load of feed in it. I cannot believe a little tire calls for 95 pounds of wind. I find that so hard to believe, but you know what? It is what it is. Got some work to do in the building here. Clean all the dirt and stuff up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that on the bottom of the bed, so that way I can put the pallet on top of the bed. I take the pallet out to the pile and take the dirt and waste it out in the field where it can be tilled under, and put the rest with the rest of the dirt. And just like that, get the dirt all cleaned up. We can put another pallet of pig feed, or pig minerals there. Getting low on cow minerals, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. We're just concentrating at the task at hand, and that is to get the dirt cleaned up, put the grinder back in here, move on with the day. I'm gonna do something you guys haven't seen me do before, and that is spread some dirt, because, well, it needs spread out. The way you do that is you dump your bed going at a fast rate of speed, lower the bed, and I'll show you that I've spread my dirt. Somewheres. Hey, dirt. Well, the bed's empty anyhow, but where's my dirt? I don't know. It must have blended it with the hay. Where's them ducks going? I don't know. They're just ducking along. Time to go put the grinder away. That's kind of scary with that auger above my head, but it is what it is. Oh dear. You put stuff away when you're done with it. That is how you keep stuff looking nice and clean. Now it's time to put the thing back as a, well, you might as well call it a tool truck, but it's really not. It just has tools in the toolbox that's set in the gator. And that is exactly the reason why I don't put the thing in here permanently, is if I need to haul dirt, brush, bales of hay, you name it, I can just take the toolbox out without having to screw around with trying to find bolts underneath tools and things like that. There's a method to my madness. Coming out here to pasture, I gotta go all the way down there to put them 2 bags of minerals in that I got earlier. Today's the first day, real full day, that I've been able to run with the window down. There's no dust, but even with the window up and the AC on, which the AC is not on because I don't need to be blowing the compressor up, running it with the window down, making it work as harder than it has to, and the thing still gets all covered in dust. You just can't fight it on a farm. It's impossible. Anybody that tries to tell you different, well, I'm sorry, but they've never been outside of an office job before. Hey, what are you doing thinking that you can lay down there? Oh no, did you guys disassemble that thing? For some reason thought that that thing was up higher, but I guess not. So what are you guys thinking that you're doing right there, huh? Just laying down on the job, huh? What gives? No? Huh. What gives? You guys just think you know that you own the whole pasture? Well, I guess you forced me to back up to the mineral feeder. What are you doing, cows? Huh? Are you guys waiting for me? Seems like we got some snotty noses. That's not good. It's never a good thing when cows have respiratory problems. I'm not done yet. I'm surrounded in all corners, guys. I don't like this feeling. It kind of gives me an eerie feeling that they could do something to me real quick. Oh, you forgot to take the top off the bag. What are you doing? Well, there you go. What, do I need to turn the thing for you too? Now you guys do know that that is one at a time, right? Can't be no two at a time or nothing like that. What do you want, Whitey? Huh? What do you want, Whitey? You guys sure get curious, don't you? Oh, well, we'll let them do their thing and be cows. And I just wanted to bring some minerals out here to the feeder because they were telling me the other night that they were out. So that job is done. And we need to get a leaf blower, take it over, farm, so that way our mechanic can work on it because Dad swears that the thing ain't running at 4 RPM, but I don't know what 4 RPM on a leaf blower is. Thank you, Lord, for preparing the ground for rain. But if you don't make it rain, well, that's okay too. At least we have cooler temperatures today. Highs of only 70. I'll take it. Why is there one by itself up there? I don't know. At least it's with the group. When they go off astray, that's when you kind of gotta get concerned. Hi, cows. You're all happy, aren't you? I knew you would be. But at least, you know, that one there is within earshot or eye shot of those there. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It is starting to rain. The Lord knows what he's doing. And this is the other blower that is not running correctly. I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to convert these from a shredder like what this is back to a leaf blower. So what you do is you start by loosening this wing nut here. That separates the locking collar where this hose goes. Kind of just gently lay that to the side. Then you take and you put your, well, first you got to secondly take that off. Really easy. Then you can shut that side screen, take and you match your ends here with this here on the side. It's got indents. That slides right in there like that, and snug it up and away you go. Now this one is, or both of these actually are not running at their full potential, but I will show you guys just that. I think they are running perfect. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Got it back on. So I don't know what the heck's going on with these things. You see there, I think they run perfect. I do. But they're Dad's, so he gets the final say. I don't know, they both probably could use tune-ups, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I know these ends, you know, more of a direct flow of air, whereas this here is doesn't really, you know, have a direct flow. It just kind of, you know, just blows wherever. But you know, you can't compare it to a backpack blower like what I got. You can't. They don't compare. So my plan is to put this flat wagon, crud. Was thinking about right in front of that mower, but I gotta remember to let room to get out of that door once I got the big door shut. We'll just have to see where the Eagle lands. I'm happy with it. Got room to get the truck out to put the wagons in here when we're done this fall. The old 3010 just don't get ran enough to keep the battery charged up. But it is what it is. It don't take nothing to show a battery tender on it for a couple days. Or even a month. Cornhead is done. Oh yeah. Especially when you got 85-pound air in them tires. The thing's gonna roll nice and easy. there it is.